You know how I do. Once I see something, I gotta share it, bro. Trey Songz. Trey Songz.
Oh, you never seen this music video? I remember this. I know this video. You never seen this video?
I've seen it. I just forgot about it, bro.
I'm a genuine boy.
God damn.
I'm a genuine boy. I'm a genuine boy. I'm a genuine boy. I'm a
This nigga aggressively singing.
Genuine boy.
Nah, this nigga going crazy.
I'm a genuine boy. I'm a genuine boy. I'm a genuine boy. I'm a genuine boy.
I'm from the home of serve packs and things. Quick to stab their brother in the back for change.
Why does his face look like that?
I was taught the
Right here.
game. Used to watch my daddy while he cut that cane.
That's
Yeah, way you kind of blow my brain. Smoke trees trying to crush that pain.
This is crazy.
I'm up around G's, half insane. I was little Tremaine when they had.
Look at his hat, too. Why does he have it
I'm a genuine boy.
over his whole?
I'm a genuine boy.
he's screaming the hell out to let him know.
I'm a genuine boy.
I hate all of his facial reactions to
He
this.
gotta let you know, bro. He gotta let you know he's a Virginia boy. Do they even say that in Virginia?
I don't think they do. That nigga was screaming at the top of his lungs. Let him know. Now, what really got me is when that nigga didn't cut that cane. That's where I lost it. I lost it.
I don't actually know anything about Trey Songz' life, so maybe he did watch his dad cut that cane. I have literally no idea. I don't know nothing about that.
Cane, or did he cut that cane? Come on, man. It's the hand movements for me. It's really the hand movements.
He knows how to perform.
That's an aggressive R&B singer if I've ever seen one.
And they shouldn't exist either.
I'm about to say something crazy. I was like, who's a more aggressive R&B singer, him or Chris Brown?
Chris Brown, because Chris Brown, like, I don't know. Well, I don't be listening to Chris Brown music no more.
Are you saying this off of Reputation?
Yeah, like Reputation. I don't like. I said, I haven't listened to Chris Brown song in probably years. I haven't listened to a new Chris Brown song in like years. I don't know anything about that man's music. So, but he's a blood apparently for some reason at 32 became a blood or something. So, I guess
Last song I saw was the one where he dissed Quavo.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
I did listen to that, and it was one of those things like, damn, you doing a beef inside a beef that was too much for me.
It's a lot going on. It's
like Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and then you put this there. Everybody need to stop the violence. That's what NBA YoungBoy said, right? Stop the violence.
Stop the violence. You hear me? Thank you.
Man, welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast, the only podcast where we cut that cane. We cut that cane, nigga. I'm your host, Greg Goods.
I'm your host, Jackson.
Jackson what?
Never mind. No,
give it up.
No, never mind.
That's a bad. Maybe another day. I'm gonna get his ass. He gonna do this one.
See, I almost never mind.
Bro, hey, let us make enough money.
Because never mind. Let's just continue.
Cut that cane. Hey, nigga.
But I almost said that, but I was like, you know what? Never mind.
The subliminals. Man, we goofy as fuck. But before we get into the nitty gritty, all things NFL, NBA, NSO, we got to start with the basic house cleaning rules.
Donations.
Link in the bio.
Donations.
Fuck up.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
And you got the power to change that.
You really do.
They do.
You really do. And I can never forget about our day one.
All I hear is since that check came in. I love it when you talk to me. My cat to see. My cat to
never
see.
gets old, bro.
I love it when you talk to me.
Oh
My cat to see. My cat to see. Since
that check came in, man, we got to do it. We got to do it. And last but not least, since Jackson's not going to formally introduce himself, we're going to give him the.
Oh my fucking goodness, bro! Shut the fuck up, Noah Lyles. Just put the fries in the bag, fuck nigga. Golly.
Now that we got all of our housekeeping.
I hate you so much for that. I hate you so much for that.
Look, I can't control that.
You can. You have the power to change that.
That's an elite sound.
Oh, brother.
We live by these rules, right?
You disgusting.
This is what we no, you can't say that. These are your words.
Unfortunately.
How was that?
My word taken out of context.
What do you mean? It wasn't taken out of context.
It wasn't, but still.
Dude, we clearly know who you're talking about.
But I'm gonna lie and say it was, no matter what.
I don't think there's a reason to lie. I think everybody agrees with your statement. This is a bar.
Fair enough.
Come on now.
Just put the fries in the bag, fuck nigga. Golly.
All right, I'm done. That's my last one.
Oh my goodness.
I'm lying. I'm gonna push this bitch again. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be later in the pod. It's gonna be later in the pod. But
we doing all this laughing, but it's not. It's a sad day, Greg.
Is
it's
it
a very sad day? Yes, bro. One of the legends has stepped away from the game.
He a legend now. I get it.
He is. He always will be a legend. If you guys don't know,
he's a legend, but you know how they be. You know how they treat him while they're there,
bro. Listen, they're gonna. If y'all don't know, Derrick Rose, the youngest person to ever win MVP, one of the coldest to ever do it, literally. He has retired at today, September 26th. It was a great career. Unfortunately, injuries cut his career shorter and cut his prime way too short, but that was a cold nigga.
Even post injury, he had some very career defining moments.
Bro, that 50-point game with the Wolves.
That shit did something to me.
What? Bro, I almost teared up.
When that nigga was crying, I was like, fuck. I was like, damn. Yeah, man. I know we saying legend, and there's always been controversy with people saying, does he belong in the Hall of Fame or not? Will he be the first MVP to not make the Hall of Fame? And me personally, I'm somebody that says, fuck the numbers, my nigga. Put that nigga in there. We make exceptions to the rules. Am I a bad guy for that? Probably. You know what I mean? But I live by two rules in my life. Rule number one, the rules are the rules. And number two, there's always an exception to rule number one. D Rose is rule number two to me. Put that nigga in the hall, bro.
Like, I want him to go to the hall because, like, everybody, obviously, if he never got hurt, he would easily Hall of Fame, like, first ballot, no question. But it's just like his on-the-court accolades, like, despite how great he was and how amazing everybody thinks he is, I just don't know his on-the-court production doesn't warrant Hall of Fame, and it sucks to say because I want him in the. I feel like putting him in the hall would be like a Make-A-Wish kid type thing.
Nah, I disagree.
Why do you say that?
It wouldn't be anybody that has an MVP is not a Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, but like the way people are treating him now, like everybody's on some like feel sorry for. I feel like they're doing that because they feel sorry for him. That's what
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like all of a sudden, niggas are starting to like say the word legend more with this.
I feel like you. Or I mean, I guess me. I've always said that. But
for sure. Like I'm not talking about you. Like
I feel like a lot of people refer to him as a legend.
I know
a lot of people who like grew up when we did, like we was in middle school watching Derrick Rose.
It's definitely nostalgia and everything. Like I definitely agree because at bare minimum, at first I was about to say at bare minimum that nigga's a Bulls legend. I was like, damn, there's a lot of Bulls legends though.
He is a Bulls legend though.
And look, he's a Bulls legend. And I think it's kind of piss poor that they're not finding a way to give him a 1-day contract to retire as a Bull.
Yeah, that's very stupid.
Because
They're
they
saying
have,
they have like
maximum play. Your team is ass, nigga. Cut one of them bitches.
They'll be okay. Cut them for a day. Get Derrick Rose to send a proper send off. Then resign the dude you just cut, bro.
It's not
cut
even
somebody who's trash.
bro.
Like it's not gonna cut THT real fast. He's not gonna get signed in that 1 day. And if he does, you guys weren't giving him minutes like that in the first place. Like
I'm saying, y'all got 3 niggas on 2 ways. Like fuck out of here, bro. Like y'all
exactly.
Fuck out of here. But
you think the Bulls should retire his number?
I can't. Well, it's weird. It's weird because sometimes I feel like it's not warranted, but at the same time, I don't want another nigga wearing number 1 though.
I feel like there already has been somebody who wore number 1.
Unless you one of them niggas, unless you one of them niggas. I think, this could be. I guess it's controversial. I don't give a fuck. I think they should treat number 1 how the Cowboys treat 88.
I was just finna say that.
I think that's what I don't think it needs to be retired, but
I can see that. That's acceptable. That's acceptable, honestly.
Don't don't have Kent Bazemore. Let me not get on that bitch. I already made my TikTok clip. But like, you know what I mean? Only real niggas wearing number 1 in Chicago. I think that's what it needs to be. Yeah. And I wouldn't be upset with that. But the retire it.
If retiring is a bit much, then I'm fine with the whole treating it like Dallas does 88.
It's just like it's like you're gonna win an MVP and you're gonna retire his number, but he's not gonna be a Hall of Famer. And it's just kind of like the NBA is not even strict like that from a Hall of Fame perspective. Like this is not even a baseball one. I can see if it's football or baseball. We already treat the NBA Hall of Fame, or it's not NBA, the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
like
what were his like?
He
didn't have much like FIBA, or he only did 1 year college, so he didn't have many college accolades. I don't think he really did any international like FIBA stuff really.
They don't count high school shit. Or is it just it starts with college?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, like if they count high school stuff, Patrick Beverly would be a Hall of Famer, but we know that's not gonna happen.
Hey, look, he overseas for a reason.
Shut up.
He's for a reason.
Yeah, he won gold in FIBA with 2010 and 2014. But like
they treat McDonald All-American, like they contribute that to the accolades of Basketball Hall of Fame. So that's technically kind of high schoolish.
But even then, like that's still like, you know.
So yeah, we're looking at somebody that's an MVP, 3-time All-Star. All NBA first team, rookie of the year, all rookie first team, all American third team.
That's where his NBA accolades stop, though.
Yeah, first team All American, McDonald's All American, Illinois Mr. Basketball, and he has 2 World Cups, 2 gold medals World Cups in FIBA in Spain.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough, to be honest. Which sucks, but
I think I don't know. Yeah. Like that MVP holds a lot of weight. The MVP holds a lot of weight, and respectfully, I know why they did it, but
Brian, yeah, I do too. But
Brian had a great year. I'm not trying to hate on no niggas. Brian had a great year.
They just didn't want to give it to LeBron that year, but like I'm still okay with D Rose winning it because
the youngest player in NBA history to win an MVP.
That's crazy. He was like 23, right?
Yeah, so 23.
Derrick Rose really changed the way like I watch sports in general because that was the first time I heard of an ACL tear when Derrick Rose tore his knee up.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first time I can remember.
My first time was watching AP, and when that nigga came back, I was like,
Derrick Rose was after that.
No, was he? I thought Adrian Peterson was like 08, 09. Was it not?
No, Adrian Peterson. He was like drafted in 08. Adrian Peterson was drafted in 2007. He tore his ACL late 2011.
So they tore their shit at the same time.
Twins?
He Rose tore his shit in 2011. And they both got drafted in 08. Or D-Rose got drafted in 08.
Well, D-Rose, he tore his in the playoffs in 2011. So that was in like April or something. But Adrian Peterson tore his at the end of the NFL season in 2011. So that was later in the year.
Yeah. Well,
but still.
Same thing. Basically. Same year. I guess. But it'll be interesting to see him getting into the Hall of Fame will tell me how much people value the MVP award. But I'm not upset if he gets in there.
Yeah, I'm not upset if he gets in. I'll be like, I can't really be mad either way. Although, like, I would like for him to be in Hall of Fame, but it might not happen. But even if it doesn't happen, he's still gonna be regarded as a legend. I just hope they don't start treating him like they do Cam Newton, bro.
Is this our black Eli Manning?
Don't disrespect.
I'm asking. Like that. First of all, I'm asking a question.
No, I really think he's more in line with Cam Newton.
Hell no. I wouldn't say all that.
Why?
I'm talking about as how we view him going into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he's been going to the Hall of Fame.
I'm talking about strictly as somebody going. Is this our black Eli Manning when it comes to putting this nigga in the Hall of Fame?
I mean, I get, yeah, you're not wrong. I can see that. I can see where you're coming from with that. But Eli, it's gonna piss me off when Eli gets in the Hall of Fame because I know he will.
Why are you saying when? Why? Let's just speak it into existence that it just don't happen, nigga.
It's
if they come out and say, "Hey, yo, D Rose can get in the Hall of Fame, but we have to put Eli in the same year," are you doing it?
Next question, bro. Let's go. Let's move on to the next topic, bro.
Nigga, bro, don't be a hoe ass nigga.
I don't know, man.
Don't be a hoe ass nigga, bro.
Because Eli, he legit like
he beat Brady twice, bro.
But those were the only times he won in the playoffs were when he went to the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl. That's it. He lost every other time he went to the playoffs.
That's clutch as fuck.
And then like he was literally the most mid quarterback of all time. Like I think he threw like 117 touchdowns and also 117 interceptions. And he did that in like 234 games. So like all it averaged out to one touchdown and one pick per game. Like he's the definition of mid as far as quarterback. So I can't give him Hall of Fame, bro. But he's gonna make it because of 2 Super Bowls and he's a Manning.
Man, I'm just saying, bro. That's a nasty comparison. Never mind. I was saying, damn, bro. When we had to get Brittany Griner back, we had to give her something, bro.
Bro, shut up. Moving on, more sad news, I guess you could say. ESPN has let go of Zach Lowe, who is probably their most notable, or maybe not notable, but their most, I'll go notable, their most notable like NBA reporter, because he was an actual NBA reporter, he wasn't sensationalizing stuff. He was giving like actual news, actual analysis and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think it was very stupid to do that, but I understand what's really going on. I think there's 2 things at play. Number one, I think they're really trying their best to bring in Shams. And if I'm being honest with you, Jax, a lot of the things you complain about with Shams, it would be in your best effort and benefits for ESPN to grab that nigga. Because if they grab him, then they can control this nigga from spoiling NFL drafts, NFL whatever. Because now he's like, yo, that's Schefter's job, my nigga. You don't do Schefter's job. So we have Schefter and we have Shams. Versus Shams just doing his own thing on another platform. He could do it. Fuck ESPN. I don't give a fuck about them niggas. I'll post it when I want to post it. I do what I want to do. Versus, okay, we have this nigga in-house. Now we can control where we want to navigate this nigga. And number 2, look, I think they ISO in for that nigga Brian Windhorst. Say, hey, you talking all this shit. We clearing this shit out for you. Make something happen. Hey, Windhorst, you better make some shit shake.
They want to see him break wind, bro.
Hey, you talking all this shit. Niggas holding you back. Let's help you. Let's erase all the excuses. That's all I see. I still think it's stupid, and I don't think they market. They don't market their best assets at ESPN.
Oh, like we've been knew that.
We've been knew that, but like it's one of those things where like people will say stupid shit like, well, okay, well they like sensationalized takes and Zach Lowe doesn't do this or Brian Wishorst doesn't do that. We don't need them niggas to do that. What you need to do is put them niggas on those said platforms where they can express their knowledge, show off their knowledge of the game to inform people. So then a nigga like Shannon or Stephen A, when they go on these rants, instead of them going on stupid ass rants, they can be like a real ear to the people and ask those same questions that the common nigga is asking on Twitter or the common nigga that's asking on X, Y, and Z. So a nigga like Brian Windhorst can clarify it so everybody's on the fucking same page instead of just saying bullshit like y'all always do.
Yeah, like there needs to be a balance. And ESPN, by like getting rid of people like Zach Lowe, it's tipping the scales in the wrong direction. And like I know people been saying ESPN's been falling off, and this is just more evidence. They're not really. I know they call themselves like the worldwide leader in news, but this isn't like what they're putting out. It's not news no more. It's just worldwide leader in hot takes. You know, it's like this is not real. I know it's not real actual sports stuff. It's just whatever gets clicks. Like that's all they care about now, which sucks because they're losing out on some really good report, or not even losing out. They're just letting go of really good reporters because they know like they had these reporters and they're just getting a ruin now. So all stupid to me.
But at the same time, it's like it's like we talked about with, and this is probably like an apples and oranges comparison. But when we talked about how quarterbacks don't be developing anymore, and coaches be like doing what they can so they don't lose their jobs, but nothing is going to like stop because nobody's really competing with them niggas. Like they're their own entity, like they're only competing against themselves. ESPN, respectfully, they're not competing with nobody else. Fox is horrible. They're fucking horrible. Why the fuck is Paul Pierce talking about football?
I think they're all horrible though.
No, I'm saying like there's nobody that's like testing ESPN to like get on their shit.
I don't agree. Cause like I think because none of them are on their shit. So therefore, like they're that means they're all on the same level. So they're all competing at the same thing. So I feel like that's why they're trying to get rid of people like what you call it? Zach Lowe. Because they know like the hot take is what fuels watchers and what gets clicks and what goes viral on social media and makes people want to comment on everything. Like they know Zach Lowe's not the draw that a Shannon Sharp or a Stephen A is, and they're directly trying to compete against people like Nick Wright and Chris Broussard and Paul Pierce and whoever else.
I feel like we're saying the same thing.
Probably.
We're basically just saying. What I'm basically saying is like none of this is going to change because this is what the market is. This is what it is, and there's nobody that is changing the game and is reaping really like real results. Because at the end of the day, all this shit is a copycat. Unfortunately, it's a copycat fucking league.
This is the plan. It's copycat planet.
Legit. So I said the way I said because ESPN started it, and then niggas like Fox will do X, Y, and Z. So of course, there's a nigga like Shannon Sharp that is a known football player that is comical enough to dabble in basketball, and people will tune in and listen. And because it worked, niggas will copycat it and throw a nigga like Keyshawn Johnson and Paul Pierce and think you're going to get similar results. And it's fucking ass. And it's just like, bro, y'all are copying the wrong things. When there are shows like NFL Live with Mina Kimes and Dan Orlovsky and other people that are doing a little bit better job of just like educating people on the game, and then they'll try to gaslight you into saying niggas don't want to see that. You're not pushing it enough for us to even know if that's something that's going to stick. You're just assuming that everybody is dumb and are idiots, which to a degree, yeah.
You're not wrong, but still.
Yeah, but still.
They're going to keep being dumb and keep being idiots if you don't educate them.
Yeah, but like the more you grow, and now you're dealing with people that are like on YouTube. You know, we can, if you want to find a niche on anything and really learn anything, you can just go on YouTube and find a lot of this shit anyway. Yeah. So it's just kind of like, I bet like their competition is on the same level as them, and they are by law better because they just have the history to back it. Like they just have the history of your old people watching it or whatever. Yeah. Niggas ain't got cable no more anyway. Like nobody watching this shit on real TV no more.
Everybody watches it on Twitter clips so they can get mad.
Exactly.
Like Twitter clips and YouTube shorts and all that shit.
Like when the last time you seen a Fox Sports clip? When the last time you seen that shit?
I'm not gonna lie, I see it a lot on my TL.
You see a lot. God bless your heart. I have not seen shit since Skip Bayless. I don't see them clips.
And I'm not gonna hold you, like, cause you just brought up Skip Bayless, and I've even thought about that man in so long. I'm glad, like, it's gonna sound horrible, but I'm glad he doesn't have another platform he's on right now.
He does have a platform. It's just nobody gives a fuck.
I'm glad. I'm glad he's not on television screens anymore. I'm glad about that.
They should have took some more niggas with him.
Some need to go to sleep.
We're good. Yeah, but you know that's the state of where we're at, and there's no fixing it until somebody decides to actually give
something new a chance.
Yeah, they doing the Doc Rivers thing where it's like, oh yeah, we'll lay niggas off and just recycle the old niggas back up. You're not bringing nobody fresh or nobody new anyway, so it don't even matter.
Well, you talk about fresh and new. I know that you saw the WNBA. They're breaking records now on NFL Sunday.
Man, dude, like it's really crazy. That's a big feat. That's something that the NBA wasn't able to do when they tried to combine them shits. In that October when they had that weird post-bubble ass year. Yeah, bro, like I think I had the stats with me. Yeah, I had the stats. Yeah, WNBA playoff ratings 1.84 million million watches for the Fever versus Sun. This was before the elimination game. And on top of that, Seattle, Las Vegas, 461,000. Atlanta versus New York, 400, a little bit over 400,000. Same for the Phoenix versus the Minnesota Lynx, 400K. WNBA countdown, 457,000 viewers during the 2 to 3 p.m. blocking on ABC.
222 is mad specific, but never mind.
I guess that's what I guess they peaked out at like 222. And for this to be on a Sunday, Prime Sunday, congratulations, ladies. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a big step in the right direction. This is the stuff that I would love people to be talking about instead of that bullshit that Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith be talking about when it comes to these women and talking about how women are hating on Caitlin Clark and spewing all these dumbass narratives where it's just kind of like, damn, there's so many like stories with Asia Wilson, with Nafisa Collier, even with Caitlin Clark. And what they decided to do, I wish I had the clip on deck, but it's really not worth like diving deep into.
Well, that clip is not worth not at all.
It's just like y'all out here acting like y'all were right all along and y'all were wrong. Y'all see Caitlin Clark finally having success, and y'all say, see, we told y'all she should have been in the Olympics, and that wasn't your argument. You know that wasn't your argument. Your argument about Caitlin Clark had nothing to do with her play. You kept talking about marketing, which is a stupid ass thing to talk about with the fucking Olympics. Because who gives a fuck? It's the World Olympics, and you out here talking about marketing for the WNBA as your reasoning as why Caitlin Clark needed to be on a fucking Olympic team. Shut the fuck up forever, please. It is not like stop. Shut up. But now because she finally had some rest and she wasn't, she was able to reset, recalibrate, and do what she needed to do, and she's spewing good results. Nobody said that Caitlin Clark was going to be a bum. We just said it's going to take her a little bit of time. She wasn't going to come out here and average 40, but because not, but it's clicks and views. That's all it is. And the sooner people realize that, the sooner people can move on and subscribe to some real niggas like the Play for Keys podcast. The only podcast where we do something different every single day. Real niggas know real things. Real lies, real lies, real lies, nigga. I said the same word 3 times.
Don't even matter.
Don't even fucking matter, nigga. And that's all I got for the WNBA, man. Fuck all them other platforms. Listen to some real niggas, man. Listen to some real niggas. Damn, that's the wrong one. I ain't even want to use that one. But now I gotta play it out.
I feel like we can still make it work. Because that's an alarm, because it's an alarming time in the NCAA.
This nigga is this nigga is generational. Fuck. This nigga's generational.
But no, we gotta go to Las Vegas real quick and talk about U-NIL-V football, which I never thought I'd say that string of words together, but here I am. If you didn't know, not surprised, because who cares about U-NIL-V? But quarterback Matthew Sluka is out for the season, despite the 3-0 start. It's reported that he was offered $100,000 by the assistant to transfer from Holy Cross to U-NIL-V, but he only received $3,000 after transferring. And his representatives say he didn't ask for more than the original $100,000, and it's a whole thing. And also, I think this graphic is absolutely hilarious.
Out for season NIL.
Absolutely insane.
Out for season NIL. His face is actually kind of crazy too.
His last name is Sluka, so what do you expect?
It reminds me of that I see Ghost. I'm seeing Ghost look from Sam Darnold at one time.
I mean, hey, he probably is. But this whole thing, it's sort of, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot going on, and nobody knows exactly what happened. But like we said, he was offered alleged. All this is alleged because there's still been no proof, no nothing. But it was alleged that he was offered $100,000 to transfer from Holy Cross to go to U-NIL-V. He transferred. They were doing good. Had a 3-0 start. Then he was like, some people say that he received the money. And then he decided to say, hey, no, since we're 3-0 and I'm doing good, even though he wasn't doing good. Like, his stats were sort of horrible. He only completed like 43% of his passes, but they were still winning. So they said that he went to the, I guess, coach's office or boosters and like, hey, give me more money because we're 3-0 and I'm worth it. And there's lots of reports going around. Nobody knows exactly what's going on, but I just think this is all the NCAA's fault. Like, they should have, like, none of this would happen if the NCAA just paid their players themselves, had the schools do it instead of making them go to outside to these boosters. And you will start to see more and more stuff like this happen, in my opinion.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope more of this shit happens, bro.
Bro, why? Like, he quit on it. Like, I understand. I get where some people are coming. I know people have said that, what would you do if your job didn't give you the agreed upon salary? Of course, I would walk out. But, like, I feel like this is a little, you can't really compare these things from, like, a normal corporate job to, like, football.
I'm not comparing that. But, I mean, I get that sentiment, I guess. But I think more of this shit should happen, bro. So we can expose losers for what they are. The fucking losers, bro.
And who's the loser in this situation?
Oh, dude, you not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like real niggas finna, like, if you a real nigga, you was finna get paid, bro. Real niggas get paid. Real ballers, real hoopers get paid. Name me a real hooper that's in college sports and college football that's dominating that doesn't get paid. Even when you're not supposed to get paid, you get paid.
But he's at U-NIL-V, and they probably don't got, which is low-key surprising because it's Las Vegas, but they probably don't got the boosters that actually not even probably, they don't got the boosters that FSU, Alabama, a Texas got.
And whose fault is that? That nigga's fault. He came from Holy Cross, nigga. What were you expecting?
I mean, I don't know where Holy Cross is, but he expected, some Las Vegas dude was like, hey, come here, we'll give you 100 racks. He was like, bet, I'm from Holy Cross. I ain't never seen nothing before. Let me go to Vegas. Let me cook. Let me get paid. He probably thought that's exactly what's going to happen, but
it's obvious, nobody ever watched the Bishop Sycamore documentary. Because why you just willy-nilly and just just doing shit. You know what I mean? Like, for me, like, of course, you got to put your own career. Like, you need as a player to, take control of your own career. Because not only this happened, I believe, I don't know if we ever talked about it, but I think we discussed that one time. One of these student athletes, like their agent was on some grimy shit and was speaking on behalf of the player, and he had to like leave.
What's his name?
I forgot his name.
It started with an R. His last name started with an R.
Yeah,
Rashada. That was his last name.
But it was just like it was, they the parents trusted him, and he just went.
Yeah, Jaden Rashada. My bad, but
yeah, and it's like he was like that lesson taught him, hey yo, like I respect my parents, but I just got to do shit on my own. Like they only know so much. Like yo, like if I'm being honest, you're 3-0, your stats don't look that great, and you asking for money, and you think I'm finna side with you. And apparently the quarterback behind you could be a better quarterback than you, which is very true. It can, like, okay, like $100K, you ain't have nothing in writing, you ain't signed nothing. Like these are supposed to be.
That's another thing. Like I think part of the reason he probably went and took the 100,000 offer is because he had an NIL agent, but apparently that agent didn't get anything in writing, which is. He must not be an agent. He must have just been somebody they met. Because how you not get?
That's Unk. That's who that is, bro. That's Unk. That's Unk from across the way, and saw your potential at Holy Cross. Hey, yo, hey.
Clearly wasn't much potential because he's not good.
Hey. You don't think they got money at U-NIL-V, Las Vegas? They got money everywhere. They got a slot machine on the field. Bro, he fell for the okie doke. Nigga, I'm gonna say him. Like I said, I want this to continue to happen for all the wrong reasons. Not because I want them, not because I genuinely care about what's really going on. I just want to expose the losers. I'm be honest with you. Did you really think you was finna get 100K hooping the way you hooping?
He did. They was undefeated. And
hooping the way you were hooping.
He thought he was doing a good job.
They
were winning. So
look, I ain't got no problems with it. I hope more of this happens because at some point, if enough of these cases happen, there will be a plan to action for something. And it doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
You just think like if they have 15 more cases of stuff like this, that they're not going to at least attempt.
They'll attempt, but I don't think it's going to work out.
Oh, I'm not saying it's going to work out, but at least something will be in place. Because right now we out here running rampant, and
it's a wild west. There's no this is why, like I said, it's NCAA fault. They should have had the schools pay these players because now it's literally the wild west. Everybody running around doing whatever they want, and you get stories like this. But to talk a little bit more about U-NIL-V, like it seemed like all the players are not even all, but like a good majority of players are coming out on social media like, yeah, finally we got him out of here and blah, blah, blah. So apparently they just either they never really liked him or they just like this just sort of ruined his relationship with him, which I mean, I'm not surprised because you quitting on your team in the middle of the season and y'all are undefeated. But like, I know
it's not the middle.
Couple receivers, they were like, yeah, they're happy. The defensive captain, when the linebackers, he was happy too. And they're voicing this on social media. So like this,
he's
I don't know, man.
I smell loser activity when I see it. Why do you think? Because the running back left himself as well.
Yeah. Although the running back claims he didn't leave because of NIL.
There's a reason why he made that post. He does not want to be associated with that loser. But even his explanation, I'm still smelling loser vibes from you too. Because what? Come on now. Like I said, true freshmen used to mean something. Listen, man. And more, they just.
And then one more angle though that I forgot to mention. This is before we can move on after this, but some people are saying that he actually went to, or another school approached him after the 3-0 start and said, "Hey, if you sit out, go ahead and redshirt for this season. You can come transfer to us, and we'll give you even more money." Which is another thing that quite possibly, maybe, but I don't know. But regardless, all this is horrible loser energy, and I just.
Oh, so you gonna fall for the okie doke twice?
If he do, that'd be. Hey man.
Hey, he gonna go there. I thought y'all was gonna give me $200.
Nah, they'll give you $500, bro. Like I want to see how this ends. I want to see if the truth actually ends up getting revealed, though. I would like to know the real circumstances behind this.
I know the truth. This nigga loser. This nigga's a loser. That's all it is. And I need to know the school that he goes to next.
Yeah,
Utah Tech.
Listen, bro.
Utah Tech.
University of Houston.
Don't do that.
I would be so sick.
I won't root for him either.
This may be another bad year. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
He gonna get endorsed by the Turkey Leg Hut, and they closed down already.
Listen, bro.
Another okie doke, goof ass nigga.
But anyway, we did NBA, WNBA, NCAA. Now it's time for us to get to the NFL because it's been a lot of mid going on lately, but the mid is winning. So I'm confused on why exactly this is happening.
Yes. We are in a time where our top quarterbacks are Sam Darnold, Derek Carr, and I'm missing one more. I'm missing one more mid. It's too early to put Malik Willis in these conversations. He just won one game.
I don't want to call Malik Willis, man. He just was he wasn't utilized properly. He's still young right now.
Oh, that was going a totally different direction. I thought he was like, because he's buns.
No, bro. We don't know he's buns. He's only played before this season. He didn't start that many games before this season, and I think he's only in his third year or something like that. So I don't want to call him trash just yet, especially as a black quarterback, because you already know they don't be giving black quarterbacks chances. So I want to see him actually get a chance, and he's doing that with Green Bay, and he looked like he's cooking. But another mid quarterback we just saw go crazy was Andy Dalton, who has been a backup for the past 2 years. And he just came out and threw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns with some of the best throws we've seen all season. So it's a lot of I don't know. And then I remember I believe it was last podcast we sort of mentioned how he's okay. Malik Willis, he is 25, but he looks good now. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying anything, Jack. I'm just
saying.
I just wanted to put that there. I said, I didn't say nothing. I just wanted to put that. So everybody involved that understands what that means. Just want to put that out there.
Okay. I'm just saying he's 25, but he passed the threshold, but he's looking good now. So maybe this is what he is.
Oh, you Brooke Lopez?
No, I'm saying when he was 24, he was a backup. So we don't know how good he was at 24.
He was a backup at 25 until Jordan Love went down.
I mean, the Green Bay Jordan Love, their franchise quarterback. They just paid him.
So you think by the end of this year he's gonna be a starting quarterback somewhere?
Listen, you have Sam Darnold's a starting quarterback right now.
Okay.
Sam Darnold's one of the worst quarterbacks we've ever seen.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Sam Darnold has always been trash.
Oh,
Bo Nix is a starting quarterback right now.
Stop.
What?
Sam Darnold. You saying he gonna work? Bro.
Sam Darnold's always been trash.
Oh, stop saying that when Zachary Wilson is still here. Zachary Wilson is still a quarterback.
I know. They're both trash.
They're not the same trash. Don't put them. That's two different trash. That's a dumpster, nigga.
Yes.
That's high ass. Hot ass.
Zach Wilson is dumpster. Okay, I understand that. But Sam Darnold, he's probably just trash. There's a difference. Dumpster and trash. There's levels to it.
I feel like he like one of them scented Glad bags. I think he like scented glass. You know what I mean? Like the little lavender scented.
But he's still trash. That's
But
what I'm
like,
saying.
yo, yeah, but the shit don't stink though. You
Them
just
guys
have
still
bad
do
gigs.
I feel like they still stink, bro. It's trash. Trash gonna stink regardless.
3-0. You can't stink as a 3-0 nigga.
I mean, you can when you have Justin Jefferson and you got Brian Flores going crazy on defense.
He the trash bag that got donation clothes in it right now. How about that? Can we go there? He got the Goodwill clothes in the bag right now.
I like that. I actually like that. I like that because like the Goodwill clothes, that's like all the pieces around them. That's the clothes that's in there. You're gonna go donate those because they're nice clothes, but you just can't fit them no more. Your baby, he grew up. You can't use them clothes no more. I like that analogy.
All right.
It's some good clothes. It's some good quality fabrics in there, but you just can't wear them no more.
Exactly. Gotta feed the need, bro. You gotta come on now. Community.
It's a community effort to make Sam Darnold look good, and that's exactly what's going on. But
respect.
Hey man, I don't. Maybe the NFL does need to ban too high defenses, like Mel Kiper said, bro.
Mel Kiper ended up being right. Might really grind my gears in the most hurtful. But in all seriousness, we have, before this podcast is over, we need to find out a real reasoning as to why these mid quarterbacks are thriving this season more than they ever have. We feel like, or do we just feel like the elite quarterbacks that we consider elite quarterbacks are not playing elite quarterback?
I feel like the mid quarterbacks are sort of doing good now because, or granted, it's not even that many of them that are doing good. Like it's Sam Darnold, who's doing, like, he's notably mid trash, whatever you want to call it. Even though mid and trash are different things, but I digress. But he's proven track record of not being good at his job. Derek Carr also has a proven track record of not being good at his job. The difference is, or you said what?
At least with Derek Carr, like
he has had success, but recently
he used to be like, I mean, he could be.
Yeah. But I think it's just because the systems that they're in and the players they're surrounding, which is, wow, who would have thought if you give a quarterback, some good weapons, they end up being good. I never would have realized that. But I think it's that. They also play for two of the best coaches in the NFL, or two of the most creative offensive minds in the NFL, with Derek Carr, who is playing, who has Clint Kubiak as offensive coordinator, who's from that Kubiak family tree. And then you have Kevin O'Connell, who's always been a good coach. He just was stuck with Kirk Cousins in Minnesota.
I'm starting to respect Kevin O'Connell a lot more. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Did he win Coach of the Year, or was he just a finalist for Coach?
I think he was a finalist because I think that was one of the Stefanski years, if I'm not mistaken. I could be terribly wrong though. Don't quote me.
Let me see real fast. He hasn't won Coach of the Year.
But I think he was in the running. I think he was in the running for sure. Jesus Christ. I'm looking at QBRs right now. Jesus Christ, Bryce. Fuck.
And then Andy Dalton, he was doing good because Andy Dalton grew up playing in the AFC North when defenses were defenses. So all these new defenses, they're nothing to him. He's used to playing against, like, when you could actually hit quarterbacks and stuff.
Absolutely. So, like, even for me, I don't have it pulled. Like, I have it pulled up, but it's really not worth pulling all the way up. So I'm just gonna name the people. So, like, people that are like in passing yards for at least the top 10. Dak Prescott, which is not like
he always good. His stats are always good, honestly.
Brock Purdy, Geno Smith, Jalen Hurts, Matt Stafford, Gardner Minshew, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, CJ Stroud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels is at the 10th spot. We haven't even touched Pat Mahomes yet. Yeah. You know what I mean? We haven't even touched Kyler, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins. If we go into QBR, which is why I was like, damn, Bryce, that nigga's dead last, and that nigga has a 9. That's crazy. A 9 QBR. That's more than just an O-line, buddy. I'm gonna let you know that right now. That is bigger than O-line.
I still believe in Bryce. He just need to get his head right, bro.
It's bigger than O-line. 9 don't do that. That's crazy. But if we do the top 10, Josh Allen, Derek Carr, Kyler Murray, Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold, Lamar, Jaden, Joe Burrow, Geno Smith, and then Jalen Hurts is at the 10th spot. We not even like I said, we're not even talking about Pat Mahomes. We're not even talking about Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff. We're not even talking about these names that we expect to be like in these top 10 categories, and stuff. I haven't even gotten to touchdowns yet, but I think it is a combination because, granted, the Chiefs are undefeated, but as somebody that's been watching the Chiefs games, Pat has been like having like some rough starts to a lot of these games, so I get it. But people give them the benefit of the doubt because it's Pat Mahomes. Josh Allen is going to be Josh Allen. I'm actually a little bit more surprised about Josh Allen because I was unsure about the weapons, but he's doing just fine. Derek Carr, I don't know what's clicking.
Josh Allen's cooking. I was surprised too, but he's going crazy right now.
I'm actually kind of surprised with how consistent Brock Purdy is in these top 10 like rankings for a lot of these things, especially with the lack of Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel. The fact that he's been consistent is literally like, yo, I'm not going to win you no games, but I'm not going to lose you no games either. And that's been true even without the abundant amount of help he's had thus far with being injury prone. Shit, even Matthew Stafford being up here without Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. It's like, damn, all right. Maybe do you think, and maybe I felt like this in the fantasy draft, and I know we're kind of going long with that. There's so many really good skill position guys this year. Do you feel like that has an effect going in with like these with these mid quarterbacks, that even some of these mid quarterbacks are not in like the most horrible positions?
Like that's what I was saying.
Solid thing, solid skill players that can, still make you look good, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, you give Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, best receiver in the NFL, Aaron Jones, who's always really good until he unfortunately gets hurt. You got Derek Carr. He has Alvin Kamara. He has Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed. I almost said Rashid right, but Rashid Shaheed. And then you give them a creative play caller who will get them moving, get them going in different, targeting different spaces of the field, stuff like that. Like getting weapons matters, which a lot of people want to put it on. Like, they see Mahomes do it or they see Lamar do it, and they don't really have that, crazy number one receiver. And they're like, oh, we just need a quarterback that elevates everything. And like, yes, getting a quarterback that can elevate the team is amazing. Everybody should aspire to have that, but 97% of the NFL is not as good as, actually 99% of the NFL isn't as good as Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. So you're going to need to get these players weapons. And when you do that, that makes everything so much easier.
Now, while I do agree with that, the inverse of that is understanding that these same elite quarterbacks have the same level of skill players, if not more skill players, and they're getting off to a rougher start.
What elite quarterback has the same level of skill players as like some of the mid quarterbacks who are cooking?
I say Lamar has an upgrade of skill positions with Derrick Henry and Zay, and
he had Zay last year.
Okay,
and Derrick Henry he just has Derrick Henry. That's a running back, not even a receiver. Then Mahomes, he has the same exact.
No, he doesn't.
Or he has Xavier Worthy, but Xavier Worthy's a rookie and he's just fast. That's not. Xavier Worthy was cool in the first game, but he hasn't done nothing crazy since.
I wasn't really talking about Pat Mahomes because their team, they're 3-0. Like, I was really talking about the niggas that are like 1-2 right now, or like we can see that they're struggling, or like even when we talk about the Eagles and their like core of like talent that they have there.
The Eagles are struggling because they don't have a good coach. But we should we go ahead and get into the coaches now?
I mean, we can, yeah.
Yeah, I think me and Greg were talking, and we decided to make a list, I guess, of the top 3, nothing too crazy, but top 3 coaches who deserve to get fired right now.
Immediately. Yeah, immediately.
Like right now. To start things off, I think we have to go with the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor, because
absolutely.
Why are the Bengals 0-3 still?
They suck. I've been trying to tell you niggas. They suck.
They lost to the Commanders, who don't have a defense, and they have a rookie quarterback. Granted, Jaden Daniels, he looked good last game. He looked really good, but still.
And I hate that. And I hate that because every week we've been able to like praise the other team as a and instead of attacking the issue of these niggas are not good. When they lost to the Patriots, the first thing they said, "Oh damn, maybe the Patriots are better than what we thought." No, the Bengals suck because what happened? And I love Jacoby, but they went over there to the New York Jets and got mollywopped. They got mollywopped on primetime television.
Good Lord. He was getting his ass whooped, bro. Like I was like, man, they gotta stop. They gotta take him out. And they did take him out, but still.
And this is the same team that beat Joe Burrow in them, and they home. So no. And then the next, you lose to Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes was struggling, but you supposed to be Mr. Kryptonite, right? You supposed to be the Patrick Mahomes stopper, right?
They used to call it Burrowhead and all that.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop living in 2021. And then finally, you lose to Jaden Daniels. I don't care if they have KD. You have Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
And you lost to them. And you were at home. So no, a lot more emphasis on whatever they got going on because it looks ugly over there.
For the next coach, we decided to go with Matt Eberflus, head coach of the Bears. And I'm gonna be honest,
I've been on.
He should not have been Caleb's head coach in the first place. He should have been fired. Like they should just clean house completely last season when they but when they decided not to have Justin Fields no more, just complete clean slate, everything, and start over from scratch.
I absolutely agree. Shout out to Jesse when we brought Jesse here on our very first video pod. I was like, yo, if you're not gonna clean house completely, you might as well just keep Justin Fields. I said that. I was like, yo, if you're gonna get Caleb, clear everybody out. And what
don't taint Caleb with Matt Eberflus.
Exactly. He was like, yo, you gotta go get him. Okay, if you go get him, get everybody else out. And the robbers too, whoever robbed them niggas. Cause it's bad. So he getting his ass whooped too.
Yeah.
I feel for him. And look at Justin Fields, 3-0.
I mean, granted, Caleb, he did look good last game, but he's still he's getting his ass whooped. Like the Bears defense is doing great. But Caleb, the offense is doing absolutely horrible. He just now threw his first touchdown pass. Or no, I think he had 2 last game for his first 2 touchdown passes. But it took him X amount of games, 3 games to get his first touchdown. He was supposed to be this generational prospect and everything. And then you see the clips on Hard Knocks and everything, and he's not even maybe that's just Caleb's personality, or maybe that's just his face. Because I be getting this accused of this all the time too. People just be like, "Oh, you're not listening, you're not paying attention," blah blah blah. It's just my face, and maybe that's what Caleb is, but he just don't look like he's receptive to anything Eberflus be saying, even on Hard Knocks. Eberflus would call him to the office, and he just be like, "Yeah, yeah," and it's just
this Eberflus nigga.
Exactly. So they like we both said, or like you said rather, they should have been cleaned house, got him a completely new coach, somebody he can respect and actually listen to. But you got him with Matt Eberflus, and it's not looking too hot.
Yeah, get him out of there immediately before you turn him in to Bryce Young.
Oh, God,
please.
Yeah,
thank you. Look, Bryce Young had some good moments his rookie year, just like Caleb Williams will. You have to build on that, and it starts with getting him out the building.
But the only thing is, what if Caleb ends up being so good? It might be like the whole Daniel Jones. I guess it'll be like the inverse of the Daniel Jones thing, because Daniel Jones, he ended up getting to the playoffs with Brian Daboll, and that's caused them to sign Daniel Jones to that contract extension. It could be like the inverse of that with Caleb. Watch Caleb do just well enough to the ownership being, oh, maybe there's some problems. Let's just go ahead and keep Eberflus. And that would just make things even worse coming next year. So I hope that doesn't happen.
But if they lose a whole bunch of games this year, they'll just pile it on with, well, you had a rookie QB. What did you expect? Everybody's not going to be CJ Stroud. They're in a lose-lose situation. They need to just be smart and cut ties and get them out the building immediately.
But this is the same NFL team that got robbed at their stadium, so they're not that smart. But the number one coach who needs to be fired immediately, like right now.
Nigga passionate.
Yeah. It's Nick Sirianni, bro. Because he should have been fired last year. There were reports, there were reports during last season that players wasn't really feeling him. There was like a gigantic ESPN story that I think it came out like right before the season on how Jalen Hurts and Jalen Hurts and Sirianni like dead ass didn't get along. Hurts didn't listen to him, period. And like that's weird hearing about Jalen Hurts because he seems like one of the coolest, calmest, most coachable players in the NFL. But it hasn't worked with Sirianni. It's not working. You see him on the sideline. He don't act like a coach. He act like, I don't even know what he act like. He act like a child, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. He needs to get fired. He's just not the right fit if the Eagles want to succeed.
Unfortunately, as much as I agree, firing him right now would still be a mistake. Because with that organization, you need to clean house. Because I know who would be the interim head coach until they found somebody.
Wait, who? Oh, no, wait. Oh,
coordinator.
I forgot about that.
So when it comes to this situation, as much as I agree with you, it needs to be a Chicago thing where you clear some of that house. Because the next man up is not that much better, my nigga. Just being honest.
And the fact that they even hired Kellen Moore in the first place, like,
hey, they be drafting their ass off. They know how to draft, though. Yeah, Saquon doing good. Saquon saving them niggas from being really shitty. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. It's gonna have to be said because I think AJ Brown's still hurt and Devontae Smith had that crazy injury, so he's gonna be out for a minute. I don't know how long, but I thought he died on that field, bro. Like,
yeah.
So.
But yeah, those are our top three coaches that need to get out the building immediately.
Oh, honorable mention real fast though, Doug Peterson, because we forgot to mention him, but like. I don't know. We both think Doug Peterson is a good coach. It's just not working right now for them. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that's a Doug Peterson honorable mention.
Yeah, and a part of that is Trevor Lawrence need to lock the fuck in. Niggas got their ass beat by the Bills. It was fucking pathetic. And then they took
the Bills are good, but Trevor, I think they're like 0-8 in their last, obviously 8 games. But like, damn, nigga, like what the hell?
They took him out and put Mac Jones in, and he immediately threw an interception. Immediately turned the ball over. Get that shit out of here. It's not looking good for these Florida niggas,
at all. Did Trevor Lawrence ruin Urban Meyer's career?
Urban Meyer's ruined his own career. I don't want to put that on that man.
Fair enough.
That man was wild.
That man was freaky. He was at the Diddy parties. But anyway, I think it's time for some NFL picks, Greg.
I keep forgetting to put that damn button on. But I got it. By next week, we'll be locked and loaded with the NFL picks. So, oh man, we are going into week 4.
Yeah,
and as it currently stands, we have updated records for me and Jax. The record is Greg with 10-7, Jax 7-10. He's moving on up, guys. He is
moving on up in the world, moving on up.
Slowly but surely. Moving on up. Thursday night tonight, our favorite game. The Cowboys versus the Giants. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
And I want to just be appreciative of this moment.
Of course.
I humbly say that the Dallas Cowboys will win this game It's in New York. May everyone have a good game.
No injuries.
I think
everybody get home safely.
Dallas comes out on top.
I also agree with Greg. I hope this is a great game. You know, everybody score a decent amount of points. No one's injured, things like that. I, too, will be taking the Dallas Cowboys to win this game.
Before I go, I also want to humbly say, if there's some weird, unimaginable way that the Cowboys don't come out on victorious, we are done. We're done. The season is over. I don't care if it's a division rival. It's done. It's joking.
Honestly, if that happens, the person who needs to be done is Mike McCarthy. God damn it! But
and Jerry.
We humbly picked the Dallas Cowboys to win this game.
I almost pulled up that Jamie Foxx video while you playing.
Stop it. Anyways, the primetime game, the Sunday night. I don't know. The Sunday night matchup is going to be the Buffalo Bills at the 3-0 Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore Ravens.
I know who it's supposed to be, but you know,
I have no idea who to choose. I want the Ravens to win, but the Bills are playing like the best team in the NFL right now.
They are playing like the best team in the NFL because they're probably at worst the second best team in the NFL behind Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yeah, like the Chiefs aren't really doing good right now, but they have Mahomes. So
they have Mahomes, and they have more receivers than they did last year. And they lost to and they cut Kadarius Toney. So addition by
is he on the? I think he's on the Browns now.
Yeah, he sure is. He sure is. I'm going to be picking the Bills. The Ravens got the win that they desperately needed. Because if they started 0-3, that would have been horrible. That would have been horrible. I'm picking the Bills.
I'll go with the Ravens. I will go with the Ravens. I think it's gonna be sort of like how it was with Dallas, in that they knew it was like a must-win type of game. And I think this is another must-win for them to get them back on track. So I think they're gonna come out swinging. And Lamar, he looked pissed off at the end of the game because they let Dallas damn near come back and win. So yeah, he's gonna have something to prove.
We were all pissed. Listen. And now we have 2 Monday night games again.
You need to stop doing this. You need to stop doing this shit.
Yeah, not a fan. Battle of this is not even mid. This is below mid. Titans versus Dolphins. Now, I'm a little conflicted because Will Levis is Will Levis.
Yes.
But at the same time, the Dolphins are ass. I think the Dolphins win, and we get our 4th Will Levis meme. There will be a pick 6 in this game committed by Will Levis. They will take it back to the house, and we will have a 4th consecutive meme of the week.
See, you think it's a pick 6? I think it's gonna be a sack fumble, but he's gonna be trying to do something stupid.
A scoop is scored on.
I don't know the result. I just know his reaction. Either his reaction to the fumble is going to be funny, or he's going to be doing something stupid that results in said fumble.
Scooping up that fumble is like a fat nigga dream.
Listen, but I think Miami will start Tyler Huntley because they picked him up on the practice. They didn't start him last game because it was like his 3rd day there, but I think he's going to start for them. And if he starts, I'm going to pick Miami. So I'll pick Miami for this game because Skylar Thompson is not an NFL quarterback. So
he is not. And then finally, the last one. Seahawks, 3-0 Seahawks versus the Detroit Lions. At home. In Detroit.
I think
I want to go to Seahawks, but damn, it's Detroit though.
Like the Lions are good. They're just 2-1, but they're still really, really good. But the Seahawks are also 3-0.
I want to know, who did the Seahawks beat? They beat the what? They beat the Patriots?
I don't know who did the Seahawks.
I'm about to find this shit out. They beat the Dolphins, the Patriots, and the Broncos. Yeah, give me the Detroit Lions. Give me the humbly.
I'm like, you said it funny, so I don't know. But
humbly, humbly, I take them.
You know, I'll go with the Seahawks. I will go with the Seahawks against my better judgment. But I think that Seahawks defense is low key. Like,
it's gonna be a good game though.
I think the Seahawks defense is low key legit.
No, for sure. I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. Now that we have those pretty much down, what are your locks? What is your lock of the week?
My lock of the week, I'm going to go ahead and take the. Oof, it's gonna suck for them. He might get fired after this game, but I'm gonna go take the Texans over the Jaguars.
That's your lock. Okay. My lock. I try to stay away from the Chiefs. We're not going to do that. I would really appreciate and like for I would appreciate if the Jets just take care of business. So I'm going to lock in the Jets over the Broncos. Please do not let Bo Nix beat y'all. I'm asking you. And for your upset.
A lot of these games are evenly matched. I'm not going to lie. So the upset's a little hard to pick. But I will go with... Wait, the Vikings are still... the Vikings are technically underdogs, but I'm not going to do that. I'll go... You know what? I'm going to go Patriots over the 49ers.
Patriots over the 49ers. I was looking at that one.
Yeah, because everybody in the Niners is hurt right now. And you seen McCaffrey, he went to Germany to get some knee surgery or some Achilles surgery, and they said he's still going to be out a couple months even after that. So I think he's cooked. But I've been said he's cooked, though.
Yeah, he had that 1 year. He had that one good year. Oh, man. Look, I'm here to stand on business. I'm here to stand 10 toes on how I feel. Andy Dalton winning that fucking game. Panthers over Bengals. I'm tired. Like, at some point, y'all will like finally come to terms that these niggas are just not good. They're not making the playoffs. And maybe, you know what? Never mind. Like, I'm still gonna pick them, but at first I was like, maybe when they lose to the Panthers, people will finally start to talk about how shitty these niggas are. But I forgot it's the Panthers. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna be like, damn, Bryce Young really was that ass.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a team here that's gonna expose these niggas for who they are. They're not good, bro. Chuba Hubbard is gonna rush like God knows what. That man's finna go crazy. Andy Dalton, a former Bengal. Oh my God, a former Bengal. God, they so trash. I can't even say their name right. This is crazy. Yeah, I stand on that. They winning.
For sure.
Panthers over Bengals. Lock it in. Lock it in as my upset. And that is the pick. They will be starting 0-4, and that kind of goes into my hot take anyway. So I think it's about that time, huh?
It is.
All right, man. I didn't know if you wanted to go first.
I was like, I can go. I didn't know if I thought you were about to say yours. But all right, my hot take, I've been holding this in for a minute. And it pisses me off so much. And this is probably like a terrible thing, but it's a hot take. They're not supposed to be good. But if you're a cycler, if you're a cyclist, if you're on a bike, get out the damn road. You are slowing everybody down. I don't like. I know it's called a sidewalk. I know sidewalks is for walking. I know you're not supposed to be on the sidewalk, but ride that goddamn bike on the sidewalk, bro. Get out of the damn street. You are in the way, and you almost always get hit all the time. Y'all be trying to ride your bikes at night wearing dark clothes. Like, nigga, move, bro. Get out the fucking street. I'm so tired. If you ride a bike in the street, I hate you so much, especially when they be like. They be in the street and they stop at red lights. Like, nigga, move, bro. Why? You're not even a car. That red light don't apply to you. Just go. Get out the way. I'm trying to turn. Like, if you ride a bike in the street, I hate you. Stop riding them bikes in the street. Go do something else. Go get in your fucking car. Do that. Shit.
They don't have a car, Jax.
I don't care. Walk. Get on a bus. Do something, bro. Get out the damn street if you are on a bike. Don't be in the street on a bike. Please don't be in the street on a bike.
Then this is pedaling bikes only, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. Don't be you can't put a motorcycle on the sidewalk. That's criminal. That's criminal.
Is it?
Yes.
According to you. That's what it need to be, right?
Only the pedaling bikes, bro. Only the pedaling bikes. Motorcycle. I don't really like the motorcycles either, but like I'll allow it for now. For now. My opinion. I reserve the right to change my opinion on the motorcycles as well.
The vehicles, bro. It's really the vehicle, bro. You don't consider them. You don't consider those pedaling bikes a vehicle.
I need them to move. I consider them a safety hazard. Get out the damn road.
They don't have bike lanes.
I mean, they do sometimes, but if they're not a bike lane, get on the sidewalk.
Well, I mean, based off of what they're technically not supposed to like.
I don't care.
Pedal. They're not, nigga. You don't even know what the fuck I was about to say.
My fault.
I said they're not supposed to like ride with you on traffic. They're supposed to like ride the opposite way so that you can see them and they can see you. You can never get hit, quote unquote. They're supposed to ride against traffic, technically.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah. They didn't know that was a thing either. Damn it.
I mean, when you're riding at night, I mean, there's a lot of dumb ass shit happens at night. So. Yeah. It's obvious that this nigga is
right. I get out the damn street, but I hate them so much.
You told me about this like 2-3 weeks ago. That fire is still in you, bro. It hasn't.
Bro. I'm tired of seeing them in the damn street.
That is hilarious. My God. I'm not gonna lie. I did have a hot take about losers, but my heart's not in the right place to really talk about that. And have a good faith argument about it, honestly. I'd be arguing in bad faith, honestly. So I'm not going to talk about that one. If you know, I mean, only the real Patreon members know what I'm talking about. Looking ass. Anyway, I'm going back to the Bengals. I think that y'all need to get off these niggas' dick. I think y'all niggas stop slurping this Kool-Aid. These niggas are not good. How many times do we have to keep giving these niggas the benefit of the doubt? I'm finna pull up something real quick to show you what kind of tomfoolery we got talking. And granted, look, I'm not a fan of lists because lists are stupid. Lists are dumb. But here are the power rankings for week 4 going into this week. This is what we're looking at right now. Why are these fuck nigga Bengals 0-3 and still 15th? Why are they 15? Why are the Steelers 14 and they 3-0 and they beat like 2 of these niggas that's currently above them? This shit stinks, if I'm being honest. But we're not talking about them. We're just gonna focus on the Cincinnati Bengals. Y'all need to let that Joe Burrow nostalgia, whatever.
They saw that video of him in the locker room with a cigar and it was like, oh my gosh, Joe Burrow.
Let that shit go. Niggas out here talking about the Mahomes stopper. This nigga ain't stopped this nigga in years. He has not stopped him in years. I saw a tweet from somebody that I like kind of used to respect. And it was just like, yeah, it's crazy that like he's Mahomes' kryptonite, but he loses to like basic teams like the Patriots. I was like, he loses to Mahomes too, fuck nigga.
I want to respect you,
but I can't. I really can't. We said, we give him more credit for beating Mahomes than we do him getting to the Super Bowl and losing to Matthew Stafford. We do not talk about Matthew Stafford's Super Bowl ring at all. But we talk about Burrowhead. We talk about Joe Breezy, Joe Shiesty. Kid,
stop with the damn. Those are horrible nicknames too. All his nicknames are terrible,
and it don't fit him. And he got yellow hair now. And
it's not even blonde. It's yellow.
It's fucking yellow. This nigga is Gotenks. Like I don't
disrespect Gotenks like that.
You right. This nigga. Let me stop disrespecting. My fault. But moral of the story: he's not the kryptonite.
No.
He's losing games. He's losing games at home, and you're losing to what? The Patriots and
the Commanders. Two teams who had top 5 picks last year
at home. Like you lost to them at your house, and I keep telling you they're not going to make the playoffs. The hot take is still they're not going to make the playoffs.
You might be right about that. I didn't believe you, but
they're not going to make the playoffs. And look, can we agree? Because I'm gonna try my best to wrap this up because you know how it be. But just walk with me. Do you agree that the AFC North is by far, but pretty much the toughest division in NFL? Sure. So if I wanted to be generous and say, you know what, they're a good team, they're going to split all those teams. They're going to split the division. They'll be 1-1. So that means you need to win the rest of your games, right? Yeah. They arguably have some of the most easiest teams in their thing. So I'm going to name teams, and you tell me, hey, is this supposed to be winnable for the Bengals? Yes or no? New England.
Of course.
Chiefs. I guess. I guess. Well, that's not an easy win. That's not.
Yeah, but they could win. It's possible, but
we're saying we'll say this. This needs to be a win.
Yeah.
I'm just say yes to the ones like, okay, you need win this game. The Commanders. Win this game. Panthers. Win this game. Cleveland Browns. Well, I'm not going to do anybody in the division. No division.
For sure.
New York Giants. Win this game.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles. First process. You want to say you win that game?
Yeah. Okay.
Raiders. Win this game. Chargers. Me personally, I would say win this game. Dallas might be your first coin flip. It's always a field goal between them. So I whatever. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Tennessee Titans. Win this game.
Denver give us a new Will Levis meme.
Yes. Denver Broncos. Win this game. Look at the teams I just told you about, Jax. And you haven't won the out of division game yet. So if I was supposed, like I said, I did the math. If I counted all those teams as must wins, it'll be 8 plus your Steelers win, your Ravens win, and your Browns win. That's 11 wins right there. Mm-hmm. Because you lost 2 of your must wins, you're already looking at, you would have to win out the rest of your must win games. And that'll put you at what? 9 wins. And that's just you splitting your division. God forbid you get swept by one of them niggas. You already at 9. 9 wins if you win out. You think 9 wins is going to be good enough?
Not for the AFC.
Not for the AFC. You're not going to make the playoffs because I don't believe that was the Commanders is your last loss out of division.
Yeah, they're going to lose again.
They're going to lose again. But look at the teams I'm just saying. Like, these are easy. This might be one of the easiest schedules.
No, that's a shit. That's an easy schedule.
It's an easy schedule, and you're fucking them up. You're 0-3 already with the easiest schedule. You're not winning. Just go ahead and they're not good this year. They're not a good team. Just leave it at that. The defense is ass. They can't stop the run and they can't stop the pass.
And they're doing all that and still ain't paid their receivers. That's really why they suck. It's karma. It's karma. That's really why they suck.
Something got to change, bro. So, like I said, y'all want to hate, y'all want to say I'm a hater all I want. Hey, that's fine. Look at the numbers and look at these fuck nigga schedules and tell me you ain't a little concerned if you a Bengals fan, my nigga. Because it don't make sense. That's my hot take.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Them niggas the fuck out of here. Jacoby Brissett laid the foundation for you niggas.
That's why
he's the GOAT. You lost to Jacoby and everything went to shit afterwards. All right, man. But before we go, any last words before we get the fuck out of here?
I already know. If you want to change your life, please, for the love of God, do some life-changing stuff.
For the love of God. That's fair. That's fair. And as far as for me, man, it's okay to call people losers. That's a gender neutral term. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Being a loser is gender neutral. Read between the lines and understand what I'm really trying to say. The word loser is a gender neutral term. And with that being said, we gonna catch y'all niggas next week. Go touch some grass. Go get some bitches.